You're back again in this world of the horror of the infection. Everything seems normal, but suddenly this infection is chasing you. One of the new things in this sequel is, for the first time, you're tracking one infected character, watching how a man is becoming an infected man, and for an instance, you are there with him, feeling that kind of rage and trying to understand what's going on with these infected people.
Working with the infected is excellent. They're so dedicated, they're fantastic. They have to run and scream and shout and gurgle blood and stuff constantly. And they never falter and they never wane with their enthusiasm. And they're also incredibly funny.
And then I start slamming his head off the floor and then eating him and ripping out his lungs.
While we're all waiting around or waiting for the next shot to be set up, there they are, covered with blood, having a cigarette or, texting, just chatting. They just look ridiculous.
I giggle sometimes. I mean, I'm sure there's many takes during this movie I'm being chased with carrying Scarlett and the kids are running and I have these people chasing behind me and I'm giggling. I have a smile ear to ear like, God, you're not supposed to be laughing. I'm like, well, come on, it's funny, man.
It's like a weird Saturday Night Live skit or something. It's just bizarre. It's so funny. And there was one scene I remember where the infected are all chasing after us through this field just after the helicopter comes down. And we started placing bets on who was going to come first, running in a row. And then they just started to hit the deck because the ground was really, really rough. Like this. It's just, they're so great with their movements, though. I'm a big fan.
One of the main zombies, I think he's a movement coach as well. I think he was a ballet dancer. He's certainly a dancer, and it's quite beautiful, the choreography. It's not just a bunch of people running and going blur at you with lots of blood. It's very carefully choreographed.
So do run, but no sort of arm swinging. Yeah. All the infected come from a movement background, so whether that's dance, gymnastics, circus, mime, so they all have some movement background.
When I first showed up to rehearsal, when I got to London, the coordinator's actually inside with 100 infected people in this room, and they're all just laying there, just kind of groaning. And he blows a whistle, and then all of a sudden they start freaking out.
We chose a large group to be infected, and it went to workshops to get them all up to speed with the infection and the movement and what's behind the infection and where it comes from, and so everyone understood, what they were playing and portraying. We are human, but we are infected with 100% rage. I wouldn't describe the movement as zombies, and I wouldn't describe it as creatures. I would say it was very animalistic, and that's what Juan Carlos wanted. In the first film, there was a certain scene towards the end of the film where one of the soldiers is chained up and is very animalistic, sort of dog-like, almost sort of like a savage Rottweiler or something like that. And that's what he really wanted, and that's how he wanted all the infected to be. Rage. Juan Carlos has mentioned, he wanted the sound to be very like a human growl. Now, obviously, that's interpreted in a lot of different ways, which is great, because then you get those different sounds coming from people. And obviously, I'm there to make sure everyone understands the same way, so everyone thinks the same, but has their individual elements to it.
I didn't realise it would be that scary because, I've been outside talking to these infected people, because they're just regular people who were playing parts outside, having a cup of coffee with them, chatting away about their day jobs and, what they've been doing recently. And then you get into a room and perform the scene, and I've been genuinely terrified of them coming at me.
Just seeing them, and action. And then, and cut.
I like watching them being made up and everything. It's just so much blood, and it's scary, especially when you're running away from them. Obviously, when they're all made up and in costume, it doesn't seem real, but when you're actually doing it and they're behind you and making the noises, it's really shocking. It's scary stuff.
The makeup, you know, when I saw sort of like the bites and the blood and the contact lenses and that, it's amazing. Amazing. You know, they did a really fantastic job. It just looks so real.
Action! Head!
The costumes that the infected have, we just dyed them, broke them down and made them dirty to try and explain, you know, thinking how far they might have had to fight or run or sweat. So we use glycerine for sweat and, you know, spray them all down. Then we just sort of worked with different types of blood. We'll put a thick, dark, black colour on, and then we put some nice fresh red around the neck, so, you know, from where they've thrown up or bitten or been in a fight. So we just build up the layers of it. But if they're setting off and I see them quite up close and they're infected, then they've all got fresh blood in their mouths that the makeup give to them, and so that sort of spits out and comes down their front as well.
Playing an infected person was, I wasn't really looking forward to it, to be honest, because I know that it's difficult, you know, with contact lenses and covered in blood and stuff like that. So you're kind of aware that from the outside that it looks great, you know, but when you're actually doing it, it's hard work, you know.